What's up, guys? Happy Friday. I know I put out a video yesterday, but I was bored, so I figured I'd do another video today. For today's video, we're going to talk about two knives from Cold Steel. Well, they're exactly the same, just different sizes. This is the Ti-Lite. This is the 6-inch blade, right there. And this is the 4-inch blade. Now, just a quick disclaimer, the 6-inch blade I've had for a couple years, so this one is in CTS XHP, Cold Steel's, the super steel that they had for a little bit. I don't believe they sell this anymore, so this one is no longer available. However, you can still get an all metal 6-inch Ti-Lite. It just won't be in that super steel. This one cost me about $100. And this one, which I bought just recently, this one cost me $50. The steel is AUS 8 and the handle material is made out of Zyx, so it's plastic. But going on to the 6-inch version, it is a liner lock. I don't know if Cold Steel makes any other liner locks. I think the Ti-Lite might be their only liner locking knife that they sell. I could be wrong, but that's just so far what I've seen. And as far as the liner lock goes, I don't think I've ever owned a knife that has a liner as strong as Cold Steel's. And like, this liner is absolutely ridiculous. It is so tight. If you can see right here, that bar, that's a spring bar that just pushes the liner up against the blade almost to a fault, because it's so strong that pushing it out is not a pleasant task when it comes to your thumb. If you don't have calluses developed on your thumb, on the tip of your thumb, you're going to with this knife. But it's a good thing for the strength of the locking mechanism, but it's also just absolutely ridiculous to push back. I mean, I guess that's not a thing that you should complain about, the fact that your liner lock is extremely strong, so I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, if you can see right here, this is actually a wave. If you can see the jimping right there, that's extremely aggressive jimping, very sharp, so it'll catch on any cloth. So how this works is, as you're pulling the knife out of your pocket, it'll catch right here and deploy the blade extremely fast. And just doing a thumb stud deployment, you can also see it's very easy, very fast, very smooth deployment, a very smooth action. Also, with the all metal version, you can even just use this as like a coup baton or something for self-defense when you don't want to deploy the blade. It is modeled after the stiletto blade, and I think they did a very good job capturing the essence of that classic design. But this thing is a beast, and definitely a solid self-defense tool. So going on to the 4-inch blade, the fit and finish is not as good as the all metal Ti-Lites, but either way, it's still a great little everyday carry, little beater knife. I would call this a beater knife because it's budget friendly, only 50 bucks. You got AUS 8 steel, so perfectly capable steel. Nothing, it's not like a super expensive steel or one of those super steels, but it'll get the job done. And the handle material is plastic, so basically if anything were to happen to this knife, you wouldn't cry about it. Because it's a bit smaller, you have multiple ways of deploying the blade. You've got the thumb stud, you've got the wave right there. You can also flick it open like that, or just slowly like that. The design is exactly the same as the 6-inch version, so you've got a spring bar in there as well. So for the locking strength, it is very solid. You can see that's almost That's almost like 100% lockup. Maybe just under 100%. But yeah, I would say this is a fun knife, not one to take too seriously when you want to feel like being a greaser for the day. But if I had to recommend one, it would be it would be a 4-inch all metal Ti-Lite. This one's a little bit extreme. I mean, I'm all for large knives, but as far as everyday carry goes, if you can get you an all metal 4-inch Ti-Lite, then I say go for that one. Or if you want to get both, then go for both. Alright, anyways, that's really all I got to say about the Ti-Lite. Highly recommended if you want it. If you're on the fence about it, go ahead and get one. And I hope this helps you with your next knife purchase. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next episode. Thanks, bye.